Today I want to talk about a concept which very frequently people ask in my training programs. The question is, how do we change others? Others' attitude, other beliefs, others' paradigms, including our own self. How do we change ourselves? For this, I have developed a module called as BRTP. Now let me just explain to you what this module is all about. The first letter is B, and B stands for belief. It means basically whenever we want to change others, including ourselves, the first thing we need to have is that the belief that we can change, or the belief that we can change others. If we don't have the belief itself that we can change others or we can change ourselves, it will be like a batsman getting out in a cricket in the very first ball. So it's very crucial for us that we develop a global belief, a firm belief, an irrevocable belief that yes, we can change or we can change others. Now that stands for B. Now comes R. What does this R represent? R is responsibility. Just belief is not sufficient. There is a good saying which says, the path to hell is paved with good intentions. Good intentions will never get us the desired results. We need to take responsibility, and that too personal responsibility. Whenever I ask some people that why have you not improved so much as you could have, the first thing they tell is that the problem is somewhere else. They say I am not successful because of somebody, because of situations, circumstances, government or some other agencies. This means such people have found a very easy way of giving reasons or excuses that others are responsible for their failures. Now this R says that you should take personal responsibility for your success or for your ability and your willingness to change. It is very nicely told, what we are today is because of us, and what we are not is also because of us. So that stands for R. Now B is belief, R is responsibility. Now again, just having a belief that we can change or change others, or taking personal responsibility to change is not good enough. We need to know the right techniques to change. For example, let us say a person is very fat and he wants to become slim and trim. Just having a belief that he can thin down or taking a personal responsibility that he can trim is not enough. He needs to know the techniques of how to become slim or trim. What could be those techniques? Like some control on food habits or physical exercise, etc. So, after having the firm belief that we can change and after taking personal responsibility, we need to know the right techniques to change. Now then, what is this P? Normally in programs, people say P stands for practice or processes or procedures. Now this practice, procedure, process are in fact a part of the technique itself. And P stands for patience. Many things do not happen overnight. Rome was not built in a day. Now what is patience? Patience is the ability and willingness to stick on or stay on to give a legitimate time for the process to be completed. So unless we have the patience and we expect very sudden changes or quick fix solutions, we only get frustrated. So patience needs to be developed in order to change ourselves or change others. The BRTP model talks about 4 important aspects for changing people's attitude, behavior, paradigms. And that is, have the basic belief that we can change others or we can change ourselves, take personal responsibility to change, develop the right techniques to change, and above all, develop the patience to change. Now, if a person is not changing or you are not able to change him, one of these is missing. It is something like this. If A into B into C into D is equal to 0, it only means one of these is 0. In other words, 0 into B into C into D is also 0. A into 0 into C into D is also 0. A into B into 0 into D is also 0. Similarly, which means if you say that I am not able to change myself or I have not been able to change others, it only means one of these 4 elements is lacking with us. Either we don't have the basic belief that we can change or change others, or we don't take personal responsibility, but we put the blame on others, situations, circumstances, people, or we don't know the right techniques to change And above all, we don't have the patience for the change to take place. This is what I popularly call as a BRTP model, which I much dwell in my various training programs. Thank you. If you like this video and you found these concepts very important, useful or effective, please subscribe to our channel for more updates.